Hi, my name's Chris Walker, and I work in research and development at RIO Products. And today I'm hanging out at the Yellow Dog Fly Shop, and I'm going to run through a few of our popular saltwater tapers. There's a couple different approaches for lines if you're going on a saltwater trip. You could either pick kind of a general purpose line that's going to fill in for a lot of different applications, or you could get a little bit more specific or even specific to the species with some of our more specialty product. So the first one we'll talk about is our best-selling flats line, and that is the Elite Flats Pro. This is a really great all-around line. If you're going to take one line for your 9-weight and fish for, tarpon, snook, permit, bonefish, all with one taper, this would be my choice. And the reason for that is it's set up really to cast the widest range of flies. It's the heaviest flats specific taper we make. It's a full-size heavy, and all that means is it carries a little bit more weight. So you can throw a little bit bigger fly. Typically it's a little easier to handle in the wind. If you do have some nasty conditions on the flats, it's easier to turn your cast over into the wind because of that added weight. And it's also got a taper that's set up specifically for flats fishing. What that means is it has a long head. So frequently on the flats, you make a cast, the fish moves or doesn't eat your fly, and you need to get another cast in there quickly. Having a long head allows you to pick up a long length of line and reposition very efficiently. So that's the Flats Pro. It comes in a wide range of sizes, everything from a 6-weight up to a 12-weight. It also has a couple different densities. We have one with a short sink tip, like a 6-foot intermediate tip, that allows you to run your fly a little bit deeper. There's another with a 15-foot intermediate tip, and we also make one that's full intermediate. So it's a big family. It's a really high seller for us. It's widely applicable for a bunch of flats destinations, and that's a choice I would consider if I was going anywhere on the flats. Next, we can talk about a little bit more specialty product, and we'll start with this one, which is the Elite Bonefish line. Just like the name suggests, this one is set up specifically for bone fishing, and it differs from the Flats Pro in a couple of key ways. The first is weight. So I said Flats Pro, full-size heavy. The Bonefish is only about half a size heavy. And that means inherently it won't carry those big flies, but it'll turn over small flies better. So usually bone fishing, you're using smaller patterns. Could be as small as like a size 8 fly with bead chain eyes. Being only half a size heavy means that this line turns over more delicately and also with a little bit more accuracy. Much like the Flats Pro, it has a long head. That's great for carrying long lengths of line, picking up long lengths, and repositioning casts. But the key difference here is really that weight and the delicacy with which this line turns over. The last one we'll cover here, there are obviously other choices, but one of my other favorites is the Elite Tarpon line. Now, just like the Bonefish, this one is for a specific species. Tarpon obviously is in the name. And this one is a little different from the Flats Pro or the Bonefish line because it's lighter than the Flats Pro by a handful of grains, and it's also a shorter head than the Bonefish line. Short head in this case is nice because frequently you have to shoot a lot of line to get to a tarpon that's moving quickly. So if you've got a fish coming in fast or crossing fast, being able to make just one false cast and then shoot some line behind that head, that helps you get the fly in front of the fish more quickly. This one also only comes in sizes appropriate for tarpon, so 9-weight all the way up to a 12-weight. So those are just a few of the choices for flats fishing. I'd encourage you to think about what application you're going for. Is it strictly a bonefish trip? If so, Elite Bonefish is a great choice. If it's strictly a tarpon trip, you might want to look at a tarpon line. And if it's going to be kind of a grand slam trip, multi-species, I would start with the Flats Pro. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in these products, you can check them out at Yellow Dog Fly Shop.